So students, let's solve the question number 8, which says that the term independent of x in the expression 3 by 2 x square, just a second, let me remove it, 3 by 2 x square minus 1 by 3 x is x to the power 9 is, so I have to find the term independent of x, right? So first of all, observe that we know that the expression of nth term in a binomial expression of a minus b is whole to the power n is, and the nth term tn is equal to n nth term tr is equal to rth term tr is equal to ncr a to the power n minus r, b to the power r, and minus 1 to the power into minus 1 to the power r plus 1, right students? So this is the expression of rth term. So let me find the expression of rth term in this binomial. So I am going to find tr is equal to minus 1 to the power r plus 1 3 by 2 x square is whole to the power n minus here the value of n is 9, so 9 minus r into 1 by 3 x is whole to the power r into ncr, right students? So it will be equal to minus 1 to the power r plus 1 and 3 by 2 is whole to the power 3 by 2 is whole to the power 9 minus r, right students? And 1 by 3 is to the power r, right students? And the value of the into ncr into x to the power 18 minus 2r into 1 by x to the power r, right students? Are you getting my point? It has the power is x square and is whole to the power 9 minus 2, so it will be x to the power 18 minus 2r, right? 18 minus 2r by x to the power r, so it will be equal to minus 1 to the power r plus 1 into 3 by 2 is whole to the power 9 minus r into 1 by 3 is whole to the power r into ncr into x to the power 18 minus 3r, right? This is a x power, the power of x is 18 minus 3r, right students? So here we need to find the term independent of x, right? So first of all, we know that a term independent of x, then the power of x must be 0. So it will imply the term independent of x, then power of x must be 0. So 18 minus 3r is equal to 0, right students? So it will imply 3r is equal to 18, right students? So the value of r is 18 by 3, so it will be 6, right students? So the value of r is 6. So we need to find rth sixth term of this binomial expression, right? So we need to put 6 in this expression, right? So I am going to put 6. So for this, what I am going to do, I am erasing all of this, so it will be helpful to me. So just a second, what happened? Just a second. Okay, so I have erased everything. So let me find the T6. So T6 is equal to, we need to put r equal to 6, so it will be minus 1 to the power 6 plus 1, right students? So 3 by 2 is whole to the power 9 minus 6, right students? So 1 by 3 is whole to the power 6, right students? Into 9, here the n is 9, so it will be 9c6. So the term is x independent, so it will be minus into 9c6, it means 9 factorial by 6 factorial into 9 minus 6, so it will be 3 factorial, and the 3 power is 3, 2 power is 3 into 1 by 3 power 6. So it will be minus 1 minus of, I am not writing minus 1, I am writing just minus of 9 factorial, I can write 9 factorial into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. So 6 factorial will be out. So it will be 9 into 8 into 7. I am cancelling 6 factorial from numerator and denominator, and it will be 3 into 2, right students? Into, it will be 1 by 2 cube into 3 cube, right students? So just a second, it is, yeah, I need to find, so I am cancelling this 3 with 9, it will be 3, cancelling this 2, okay, no need to cancel this 2, I am cancelling this 2 cube with 8, right? So, and 3 with 3 cube, it will be 3 square. So I am getting minus 7 by 2 into 9, so it will be minus 7 by 18, right student? This term, so T6 is minus 7 by 18 and it is x independent, right students? So let us see the options. You can see minus 7 by 18 is our option B, so option B is our correct option. Okay, that's all about this question. We have solved it. It was an easy question, right? So let's solve the next question. Okay student, let's solve the question number 9, which says that the value of this limit x tends to pi by 2 tan 2x by x minus pi by 2 is. So I need to find out the value of this limit. So I am writing this. So I need to find limit x tends to pi by 2 tan 2x by x minus pi by 2, right? So what I am going to do, first of all, I am putting x minus pi by 2 is equal to z. Okay, so when x tends to pi by 2, then z tends to 0, right? So it will imply limit z tends to 0 tan of 2 into the value of x is z plus pi by 2. So it will be z plus pi by 2 by x minus pi by 2 is equal to z, right students? So it will imply limit z tends to 0 tan 2z plus pi, right students? Tan 2z plus pi, yeah, if the value of x is z plus pi by 2, so it will imply 2z, x is equal to z plus pi by 2, so it will imply z 2z plus pi, right? So it will imply tan 2z plus pi by z, right students? We know that tan is a periodic function of pure pi, so it will imply limit z tends to 0 tan of 2z by z, right students? So we need to find out the limit z tends to 0 tan of 2z by z. First of all, observe that limit x tends to 0 tan x by x is equal to 1. Why? So let me show you how. Why? So I can write it, limit x tends to 0, tan x can be written as sin x by cos x. So it is sin x by x into limit x tends to 0, 1 by cos x, right students? So sin x by x is equal to 1 and cos x, limit x tends to 0, cos x is 1. So it is 1 into 1, so it will be 1, right students? So I can write limit z tends to 0 tan, you can see there is 2z. So I am writing 2z by 2z. Okay, so I have taken a 2 in the denominator, that's why I am multiplying the numerator with 2. So it will imply this limit is equal to 0 and 2 is constant, so it is 2 into limit z tends to 0 tan 2z by 2z, this limit is equal to 1, so it will be 2 into 1. So the answer is 2. So this is our answer, right students? So we have solved this question. Let us see the options. You can see that 2 is our option A. So option A is our correct option. So we have solved it. It was again an easy question, right students? So let's solve the question number 10.